In this video, we are going to be going over item variants in ThunderPOS. We are going to go over how to create item options, how to create variants, and then how to create additional items that are part of your variant group. So if we flip over to our machine here, we are going to sign in. This particular database that we are in already has some variant items, but we're going to create a new option just to play with here. So the first step to this is actually setting up your option groups. So if you go under store and then item options, option groups are things like what your variants are based on. Very common one is size for shirts and that kind of thing. As you can see, we already have size and color in here. But there are other things you can do. We're going to create a new one here called flavor. And then we just set up, so the option name is what the overall option is named, and then you just add your different values. So we can say like cherry, grape, orange, apple. That should be plenty. You can order them in whatever order you'd like with the reorder option there, and then we just save it. So that's the first step. Then what you do is you go over to your items section and you create your base item, which will be one of the particular types, but we'll just call this, freeze pop since we gave it flavor theming. And we'll just say that we sell them for 99 cents each and we don't sell them used. And we got 10 of this base one in stock. So we will just save the item. You can fill out more, of course, as you would with any other item in the system, but for the purposes of demonstrating this. So we have saved that base item. Right now it's the same as any other item in the system, but in order to create the different variations, we're just going to go and find the item, and then we go to more, and then to management, and then to variants, and then create. And we will say that freeze pops, you can have up to 2 options. So you could do like color and flavor, for instance here, or color and size is obviously much more common. But we'll just do flavor here and hit OK. And then we'll say our base item here is apple. So then it is going to ask us to which combinations we want. So we don't have an option 2 selected, so that's just ignored. But we can say that we're going to want to auto-generate all of the different combos by just checking that. So then we just hit View Create. That's going to give us our list here. If we didn't auto-generate the item IDs, we would fill them in here. You can still go in and change until you save the items, whatever ones you want. For example, if we wanted to call this one Grape Freeze, as an example, we can just type that in. And then if we go and save the items, it's going to be saving all of them to the database right now. And then if we redo the search, we'll actually see that we've got our freeze pops all here. They're all separate items. We have 10 in stock of this one, and we have 0 in stock of the others because it does not copy the stock level. We could receive them like any other item. I'm just going to set that we've got some quantity for these, just so we have some quantity to work with. So then once you're in the system, you can go back through the management and then variants, and then view the variants, and it's going to show us our whole group. It'll show it in a grid so that you can quickly see your new and used quantities and your new and used prices. You can manage them like any individual item you wanted to, but you can manage them pretty much any way you would any normal item, but this just gives you some additional ways to view those items, which can be really helpful with like clothing in particular. But much like anything else, you can delete it if you would be able to delete it. You can unlink it and take it out of the group. You can change what the primary item is, and then you can save your settings here. But this is just a quick way to manage it. And then if you are using some of our e-commerce options, they will actually sync variants with the e-commerce so that customers see that these are options related on a product. But if you have any questions about this feature, just let us know. We'll be happy to answer them.